So we've just listened to your new piece, Solastalgia. The title means like depression connected to the climate change.
Sound environment also changing.
Yeah, sound environment, and what is like your understanding of this term and.
So to me, the most I think crucial it's a sound environment changes, because I'm very sensitive to sounds, and actually inspiration for this piece when I come to Ukraine, to my home city, and the surround sounds which I get used to since my childhood, because I grown up there, was completely different. And I felt like I'm there, but it's not my home anymore, and I don't know if it will be like any day or it's already gone. So that was like kind of the main inspiration for the piece, and how humans destroying everything, like environment, and like how we just destroy by our living, I don't know, and so on. So it was like the main topic, which is even now in the cities, like how each year more and more sounds become, more cars, more some noises and so on. So we just very go to
like when I heard the piece, the I think main sound quality that's like came to mind was like the distortion, like the both. I think the electronics can be linked to some glitches and so on, and also the instruments were with the woodwinds, with the strong blowing and so on.
I tried to make them also sound like not that natural or something. In some moments I really wanted that woodwind scream, like a clarinet and saxophone, and so I tried to make a listener to uncomfortable position with this piece. Wanted to also use some quite uncomfortable sounds to some very maybe sharp sounds, to make this feeling of a bit chaos and heaviness of everything.
And what is the relation in your piece between the electronics and the acoustic instruments?
So usually for me, I like to make a similar sound palette with electronic sound and instrument sound, to have this kind of connection of dialogue between them. But I like always over much electronic, that instruments haven't air enough to get through electronics. You kind of electronic pushing them. And so usually, like in this piece, instruments are organic and something more natural thing, and electronic something artificial, which people creating and how it's just destroyed.
You could have really felt that during the piece. And how was the electronics made? Was this like live transformations or
I was. It was some. I was also playing it live, and control and levels, and do small specialization with some elements, because it was very a lot of different elements. And usually I create a lot of electronics with recording my voice, and then transforming them. And also I'm using different kind of sound synthesis. In this piece it's very hearable that hear a lot of granular synthesis of the sound. Like mostly it's
Okay, so obviously you
also recording some object, and like it's connecting sound synthesis, recording object, so kind of this.
So you work a lot with electronics that I know. So do you also feel inspired or connected to like non-classical electronic scene.
Yeah, of course. Like I love. Actually, I not divide music to classical, not classical, or something.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of not border anymore. So I like different kind of music, really, from I don't know, from some ADMA or EDM. EDM.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll cut this one. Yeah, so it's very depend for me, like some experimental electronic scene I really love. I really love film music, electronic also, like it's so I don't put a border, and it's very feelable my approach with classical instruments, because I don't treat them as instruments like they are. I don't like to give them exact pitch or something. I try to make it completely different. Yes, and in my music very present electronic, even too much maybe in the moment. But I just feel it's kind of a technical thing where we developing, when all of humans going it more and more with artificial intelligence, even chat GPT already, so crazy stuff happening. So I feel that sooner or later we will be there. So that's why I very influence this kind of synthetic thing in electronic.
Yeah, it's in a way it's it should be synthetic, but it's really familiar. Or
Yeah. It's already our reality, actually. Like so, I just think just music should mirror our reality, how it is, and yeah.
Congratulations once again, and
thank you very much.